These are New York City's canners. They spend their days and nights on the city streets, collecting cans and bottles from garbage bins and off curbs, some of which might have ended up in landfills.
The thing about canning is, when you first start out, you gotta stay focused. You have to keep your mind on your goal.
For every recyclable item they put into these redemption machines found all over the city, canners receive around 5 cents.
Almost every day I make between $70 and $80 collecting cans.
Almost $200 a day. And I mean, that's with non-stop work. You know, they get here when this place opens and they don't leave until it's closed.
It's part of what's known as the New York State Returnable Container Law. And 5 cents may seem small, but it adds up, and these people rely on this kind of income to make ends meet.
This is definitely a supplement to my income. I just don't want it to be a supplement. It's a stepping stone to somewhere else I want to be.
Some canners utilize larger redemption centers like this one, called Sure We Can. There, they sort the bottles by brand in order to make a little extra money, and they have the space to form a tight-knit community that is often underappreciated in the city's recycling ecosystem.
So Sure We Can is the only non-profit redemption center in New York City. In other redemption centers, you just come, redeem, and go. You don't have the space, you don't have the time to talk with people who are doing the same thing with you.
The Sure We Can community is filled with people from all kinds of backgrounds. But one thing that they have in common is that canning gives them a sense of purpose.
Es el trabajo que me ha gustado nuevamente hacer y de aquí, bueno, pues he iniciado cómo sobrevivir aquí hoy en este país.
So you're saying that this is the only thing that
keeps
you going?
And I'm disabled. But because I'm disabled, $750 a month. That told me that and I live in the street. I live in the park.
But the canning community has a tense history with the government. Though they're still recycling the cans and bottles, they make it difficult for the New York City Department of Sanitation to keep track of its own recycling numbers.
Scavengers are putting the Department of Sanitation's recycling program at risk by removing the most valuable recyclables, both redeemable containers and metal items.
That video was released in 2012. It makes sense then that the canning community would feel uneasy about the city given its attitude in the past.
That's one of the city's portrayals of canners. They're scavengers and they're stealing. And I would just like to say, that's not true at all.
Sanitation no le gusta porque creo yo que le estamos quitando mucho recicle, mucha lata, mucha botella.
They made these new garbage pails. They made these new ones where you can't stick your hand in and they can't retrieve the bottles.
Even though there's historical tension, canners generally go about their business unbothered.
Pero hasta hoy nunca nos han dicho nada. Pero este es un trabajo que lo sabe desarrollar, sobrevive de esto.
But like I said, most of the people here are people who have dignity and self-respect and they want independence. Canning is an experience, is a lesson in humility.
At the end of the day, canners are hardworking New Yorkers doing a job to support themselves and their families, even if that means going through the trash one can at a time.